Hey everyone, in today's video I'll be working on a small oil painting and just kind of catching you up with stuff that's been going on in my life and just updates about what's been going on with me, because we don't really talk about more personal stuff all the time. So I thought it would be fun to just have a very calm and relaxing video and talk about some stuff that's been on my mind. But first off, I wanted to say you guys need to know the inspiration for this piece because I can't take full credit for it. Ruth and Jimena are both amazing with oils, and every time I see their work on Instagram or on YouTube, I get super inspired to work with oil paints myself. So for something different, you guys know that whenever I am stuck in an art block or I'm kind of not feeling great about my artwork, I like to change up my media or my subject matter. And so for this painting, since I don't work with oils very often, I thought I would try them out again and kind of immerse myself in the process instead of focusing so much on the finished and final product of the painting, and I really like how it turned out. Before we get started, I did want to say thank you so much to Surfshark for sponsoring this video. We're all on the internet, we're all streaming. I mean, you're watching YouTube on the internet. We all stream movies and shows on streaming platforms and, have banking information online. And a good way to make sure that your very personal private information is protected from websites logging your private data into their databases or selling it. With a VPN, you can make sure that you're encrypting your data so that websites and sharks out there are not going to crack your private information and then use it. And things like streaming and entertainment, you can access lots of different libraries and Netflix by connecting to either US or Japan or UK servers so that you can get access to different shows. And with one subscription, you can run Surfshark on an unlimited number of devices at the same time. Surfshark has a 30-day money-back guarantee that will give you plenty of time to try it out risk-free, see if you like it and if it's worth it for your life to protect your data and also to stream more movies and shows. But if you don't like it, you get a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you connect to a UK server, you can also watch movies like Deadpool or John Wick 3. I love John Wick, so I was really stoked when I saw that you could watch John Wick on UK Netflix. But if you don't live in the US, you can log into a US server and watch things like The Office, which is the best thing to ever watch. And just for Black Friday, Surfshark has an amazing deal for you. If you enter my code Seratepis, you can get 83% off of your purchase, and then you can get 4 extra months for free. After Black Friday, it's the exact same code. You can get 83% off and just 3 extra months for free. I'm really grateful for my sponsors for supporting me and making it possible for me to make videos for you guys and also to continue being a freelance artist. So if you would like to support me, you can definitely check out my sponsors. So just because we were on the topic of Black Friday, something I realized this week is that I haven't opened my shop or added new products for the holidays, which is kind of lame. It's something that completely escaped me until I saw all these artists coming out with crazy shop updates and saying like, oh, if you purchase by this date, you will get your stuff in time for Christmas. And when I did have my shop open, it was the most profitable time for me, and also I was excited to put out some more products. But I haven't done that, and I'm a little bit frustrated with myself because I completely missed that opportunity, and I want your input. I was planning on adding some stuff to my shop, so some totes, some greeting cards, and a couple extra stickers at a bare minimum. Let me know if you want any of that stuff. Let me know your thoughts about if it does arrive by Christmas or if it doesn't. If it would not arrive by Christmas, would you still want me to put in new products into my shop? It is currently open. You can buy all my old prints and original artworks and stickers, pins, all that good stuff. It's still open. You can check it out. It's going to be linked in the description. But there's no new products, which is something that I'm a little bit bummed about. I completely forgot that I needed to do that. But I have so much going on in my mind, and anytime I can take a break and just like think about nothing, I will do it because I'm just always exhausted. So I'm not gonna kick myself too hard. Like, I've been working on other stuff, and I also am working on my schoolwork, which is very important. So it's not like the end of the world, but kind of wish that I had put something out. That's just something I've been thinking about this week. But as I'm getting ready for my last semester of college, I graduate this next May, I've been having to plan a lot of my internship and my practicum, what I'm going to be doing. Practicum is like a tiny internship. I'm a Bachelor of Fine Arts in Graphic Design with minors in Studio Arts and Photography, and the difference between a Bachelor of Fine Arts and Bachelor of Science is that a Bachelor of Fine Arts is more involved in the degree, and you don't have any free credits to take whatever classes you want to. The degree lines them all up for you so that you can get the maximum information from that specific major. And so BFAs will have a practicum attached to them, while BSs do not have that. So it was something that I needed to figure out where I'm going to be doing my internship and my practicum, but I got that all sorted out, which is really great. And the other thing is, I am 60 hours behind on my community service, which is like a little bit nerve-wracking. The college that I go to also requires 20 hours of community service each semester, and I'm 40 credits behind right now. Junior year, both semesters, I was part of photo club. I was the VP for it, and unfortunately, it was never figured out that it wasn't an official club, so my membership didn't actually count towards the community service that I needed to do, so I'm kind of behind on that. So something I'm going to be working on winter break is working with a food bank and getting hopefully 40 hours in, and then finishing the last 20 in the spring, or if I can have it be outstanding, I would like to do it in the summer. But that's just something I've been thinking about. This next semester is going to be my last one. It's going to be kind of crazy. I'm going to have so much to do, and that is just schoolwork, not even in relation to my work stuff. But I'm also very grateful for being able to finally finish this freaking major. I've been doing it for so long, and I'm just so ready for it to be over. I'm ready to not have to worry about all this mundane schoolwork that is not going to help me towards my career, and just really excited to be able to put in like 8 hours a day into my business and working and like growing that, because it's really weird. I've seen so many artists that I kind of started at the same point 4 years ago, and now they greatly exceeded me in their careers and their shops and Patreon. It's never good to compare yourself to others, but I'm not deliberately trying to say like, oh, I suck and this person's so much better than me, or that I'm jealous for their growth. But it's just the truth that I haven't been able to put in as much time into my own art and my business as much as other people who haven't had full time of college to worry about. So after I graduate in May, I would love to do a sit-down video and recap my college experience, my thoughts, and my advice on the subject. And it's something that has been requested for me to do, but I haven't done it yet because my experience hasn't been complete, and I didn't want to say something that, maybe after another couple semesters I would change my mind about. I don't have like a very traditional went to an art school college experience. I just went to a university that has an art program, so I'm not going to a specific art school, and so there's a couple questions that I can't really answer about portfolios, but I can just let you know my experience doing graphic design. Would I do it again? And what did I learn? What connections did I make? Things like that. So if you want to know about all that, comment down below. Let me know your questions so that I can answer them and kind of think through my whole experience and come up with a really cohesive video for you guys. Some other exciting stuff that I've been working on, not like this specific art business related, have been graphic design projects. I have made some wonderful friends and connections, and a lot of friends who are musicians who need graphic design work and branding stuff, and I definitely am going to jinx it if I if I say it, but I will. I have the opportunity to redesign a local coffee shop that is really cute and has a lot of good memories for me, and it was by this really wonderful stroke. My friend told me about this opportunity and lined it up for me, so I'm really excited about it. I talked to the upcoming owner of the coffee shop and he was really excited to work with me. So that should be happening maybe in January or February. We're going to get the ball rolling on that. So that's another added thing that I'll be working on, like a really huge cohesive rebrand. And it's kind of scary because I'm like, well, why am I being hired for this? Like, I'm just an illustrator. I'm not really a graphic designer. And it occurs to me, I spent 4 years doing a BFA in graphic design. Like, I do know what I'm doing. It's so weird to think about. Just my skills are so divided everywhere, which is in a sense nice for me because I like change, and having that diversity really does help me be able to be sane, especially being a freelancer. However, it means that I'm not going to be super good at any one thing. But in addition to that, I have been working more on my photography. I second shot a wedding this past week with my best friend roommate. She is a wedding photographer, so second shot with her, which was a wild experience. It was so much work. Everything hurt afterwards. I was just like, what is this? But it was also really cool, and I came out with some really cool pictures, and it was a really good time. Lastly, or maybe lastly, I'm not sure, the time change. Can we talk about that? And how horrible it is, and what purpose does it serve? Seasonal affective disorder has been really hitting me hard, and it's not even into January, like the bleak months. Just November, and it getting dark at like 4 is just, I just feel like I'm up all night. I get tired at 10 p.m. and I'm a night owl. I will stay up late, but I just get so tired at night, and I have so little time to film with natural light. So in this video, I think I was filming at 3. Like, I started at 2 o'clock, and by the end of it, it was like 3:30, and it was already getting dark outside, and the sun was setting. I had no good natural light inside. I was like, what do you mean? It's 3:30 and the sun's setting? My content might also change this winter too if I get up early and paint earlier in the day so that I can catch more light. I will do that, but it also might change to more digital work, or if you don't mind it, I will have to use studio lights to fill in instead of using natural light. I don't love using softboxes, but if I have no light and I want to work on something traditional, that's what I'm gonna need to do. Just so much to think about, so much going on, and I always come off as super negative. But I think I just try to be realistic about what's going on. Otherwise, mentally, I've been doing well. Apart from the time change, I've been doing well. Like, anxiety has been basically non-existent ever since getting Sybil. So I recommend you get a kitten, or preferably 2 cats. It just really helps you not focus on anxiety or any kind of worry or sad thoughts. I don't know what it is, but since getting her, I've just not problems with anxiety. Oh, I guess the last thing is I would hope to do my kitchen remodel maybe this winter or early this next spring, because that is going to complete the house and make it all be really pretty. And I just have to do a little bit of a bedroom makeover too, paint the walls and rearrange some stuff. But if I finish the kitchen, I am going to be golden. So that's something I'm kind of planning and making sure like all budget stuff aligns. I don't want to think about it, but taxes are coming up and I don't have anything saved for taxes, which as a freelancer you should. So I'm trying to be frugal these next couple of months to just put a lot of my income into savings for taxes, which is crazy. But there we are. That's just the life you lead as a freelancer. Definitely this year was really hectic and wild for me in a lot of ways that don't even relate to COVID or what's been going on socially. I've just had so many personal changes and growth that it was just a lot. This year was a lot for me and I just want it to be over. I'm just scared that 2021 is going to be the demon baby of 2020 and we're going to be like, you thought it was over? It's just the beginning. But I should graduate, so that'll graduate. It'll be good. 2021 will be amazing because I will be out of school and I'll have a major. That's crazy. I still feel like the way I did when I was a freshman, like super imposter syndrome, super like out of place, and I'm not supposed to be here and I don't know what I'm doing and it's just the weirdest thing ever. But I'm a senior and I'm graduating. That's crazy. Well, these are just my little 2 a.m. late night thoughts. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts about the Black Friday whole like adding stuff to my shop. What do you think about that? And would you like me to make a video about my college experience, my recap? If you do, let me know what questions you have in relation to that. Lastly, be sure to check out Surfshark. The link will be down in the description. You can use the link or use the code SarahTepis in all caps to get 83% off and 4 months free before Black Friday as a Black Friday sale. Okay, I will talk to you guys in my next video. Be sure to like and subscribe for more content. If you like seeing my videos, hit that like button. Give me a comment. Let me know that you're around, because I read all your comments and they make me really happy. Okay. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.